The story of Sedna's transformation into a sea spirit is told throughout the Arctic in various ways. However, in all versions, a young woman is transformed into the mother of all sea creatures. This is one of her many stories. A young woman named Sedna lived and was raised in the Arctic by her mother and father. Many Inuit men wanted Sedna as a wife, and asked her parents for permission to marry her, but Sedna turned them all down, until an Inuk came to see Sedna and she accepted his marriage proposal. When they were alone on the island where they lived, this man revealed to her that he was not a man at all, but a bird disguised as a man. Sedna was furious, but she was trapped, and had no choice but to make the best of her situation. They shared a home on the island for a while, until Sedna's father decided to pay them a visit. When he saw how unhappy his daughter was, and how her husband had lied to her, he killed the birdman. Sedna and her father boarded her father's kayak and set out on their journey home. When the birdman's friends discovered what they had done, they were determined to avenge his death. They flew above the kayak, causing a massive storm by the furious flapping of their wings. The small kayak was tossed around by the waves, making it difficult to keep upright. Sedna's father was afraid that the storm would fill his kayak with water, causing him to drown in the icy waters, so he threw Sedna overboard. He expected the birds to stop flapping their wings as a result of this, but it didn't work. Sedna didn't want to be left in the water, so she clutched the side of her father's boat, fearing for her life. Fearful that she would topple him, the father severed her fingers one by one and watched her sink to the ocean floor. Various sea creatures emerged from each of her finger joints, transforming them into fish, seals, walruses, and whales. After sinking to the ocean's depths, Sedna became a powerful spirit and the ruler of all sea creatures. Because Sedna has complete control over all of the animals in the Arctic Sea, the Inuit who rely on these animals for survival want to maintain a good relationship with Sedna, so that she can continue allowing her animals to be hunted. Certain taboos must be followed by Inuit, in order to keep Sedna happy. One of these states, that after a seal is killed, it should be given a drink of fresh water rather than salt water. If the hunters don't catch anything for a long time, the shaman will transform into a fish. He or she will descend to the ocean's depths in this new form, to appease Sedna. The shaman will comb the tangles out of Sedna's hair, and braid it, bringing her joy and calming her anger. Sedna enjoys having her hair combed and braided by someone else, since she has lost all of her fingers. When she is satisfied, she lets her animals be hunted, and they are willing to give up their lives to provide food, clothing, and shelter for the Inuit.